Hi guys, it's your girl Bonnie. Welcome to Pieces of Me TV. Today I'm here with a Real Housewives of Atlanta season 6, part 1 to the reunion review. So I'm going to kind of be just talking about a couple main points that I noticed because the reunion, besides pretty much the fight and a little bit of shade that was thrown, the first part was pretty boring. So I'm just going to go into it. The first thing I noticed was when Andy was introducing the girls. Andy was coming for blood, okay? Like, this whole show, to me, Andy seemed a little agitated. He seemed more shadier than usual. Like, I don't know. It just seemed really different to me. Like, even when he got to, what the girl name is? Nene. And he's like, Lanithia Monique Leaks. And it kind of rubbed Nene the wrong way because anybody who knows Nene knows that Nene does not like being called Lanithia. Now, I call Nene Lanithia in my regular conversation or when she's acting a fool. But if I met her in the streets, I wouldn't be like, hey, Lanithia girl. No, I would not. So I can understand. So she was like, oh, so you call me Lanithia now? And she was like, hey, Andrew. Like, okay, I wasn't with Nene on that. The other thing was, I don't know, like, I just felt like, why out the gate ask about Porsha breasts? To be honest with you, maybe it's just me, I didn't notice her breasts. Like, I mean, I noticed them, honey, they was there. But I didn't notice, like, the difference between the two. And when Andy saw that she didn't really want to talk about it, he should have let it go. Like, this is an introduction. You spent the most introduction on her, talking about her titties. I mean, let it go. So yeah, that was just weird. Nene, because I'm going to address 4 situations, okay? First, just Nene as a whole, this whole thing, worked on my nerves. I actually used to love Nene. Nene used to be my favorite girl on this show. From the very first season, I loved Nene. I don't know who Nene has turned into. I don't know if this is always who she was, and then it just started to come out even worse. I don't know. But I didn't like what I saw. Just everything, just her whole, just like position with everything just was irritating. Especially when Andy asked her the question about throwing shade at Candy about not wanting to do a Candy Birds production. Just admit, yes, it was shade. Oh, I turn down opportunities all the time. Well, what, out of the 5 opportunities that are handed to you? I mean, come on, really? Really? You need to accept all the opportunities you got. I don't care if they asking you to do some porn. You need to do it, okay? You need to go get you a shower rod and take some advice from Mimi on what you and Greg could do. I mean, now I ain't gonna watch it because nobody want to see 2 apes doing it. But somebody out here will laugh about it, talk about it. You'll get a little bit of press. That's all I'm saying. I heard Home Depot was selling out of them shower rods. So I don't know what you're gonna do. But you need to do it, okay? Because what you're doing now with your career is nothing. You're doing Dancing with the Stars and you stuck around a couple episodes, okay? Your other show was canceled and your other show just never called you back. They did you how they did that dark-skinned auntie on, that dark-skinned Aunt Viv on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, okay? You don't work here no more. That's what they did to you. Anyway, so I just was worked by Nene. I didn't like how Nene did Kenya with the whole I never met him thing. Okay, so you ran into him. Whether you met him or ran into him or whatever, doesn't matter. Well, I couldn't pick him out of a lineup. That's not the point. There was still a man of African descent who was trying to get your attention, who you now know was trying to tell you that Kenya was across the street or whatever. Okay. So you did run into him. Like, don't act like Kenya's just fucking crazy. I mean, she is. But don't do that. You know, I just didn't like that. And then Kenya, on the other hand, I'm like, girl, I mean, can you blame Nene in the same sense of feeling some type of way? From what she's saying, it was dark. This man just walked up on me. I don't know what he's saying. You know, it was just her and her girlfriend. I would feel some type of way, too, if a man just walked up on me. So, Nene, stop it. Phaedra and Kenya. Kenya, let it go. Stop fucking with Phaedra. Phaedra doesn't like you. You messed with her husband. You messed with her relationship. She don't like you. Let it go. Who cares what shade Phaedra throws at you? She calls you a whore. What else do you call a woman trying to fuck your husband? You definitely don't call her a nice person. I mean, come on. Let it go. But Phaedra, also let it go. Because Kenya was not the only one who showed up to that disrespect party. Your husband invited her to it. So that's who you need to have the beef with. Porsha and Kenya, the whole fight, I use that loosely because, I don't know, it wasn't a fight to me. Porsha, I'm team Porsha. Porsha was provoked, not just from this, from day one. She has tried to push Porsha to do this from the beginning, okay? From the beginning. And I knew that she was trying to get Porsha to fight her. That's what she was trying to do. That's why Porsha was so upset with herself, because she knew that she won. She allowed her to go there, and she was embarrassed. And my heart went out to Porsha, because I've been there. When you take so much from somebody and they just finally let them take you out your character and you lose it. I've been there. I'm like, girl. First off, what's up with the scepter? I mean, really? Really? What's up with that? Okay. Second, the megaphone. Then you didn't even have the batteries ready. I'm like, come on, Kenya. Like, you're just doing too much. Like, the first time, I think the first one was last season when she showed up with the fan. It's like, okay, if you're going to make this a constant thing that you do, we're going to expect it, and it's not even going to be funny anymore. It's just cheesy and stupid. I feel like, going over to the next thing, because really, that's really what it was. She was messing with her. She, had that megaphone in her face, and she lost it, and she dragged her, okay? I didn't see her hit her face, but I did see her drag her. And before she started dragging her, she's like, go ahead and get fired. Go ahead and get fired. She wanted her to do that. I feel bad for Porsha. But I'm really irritated by Andy. First, let me say, I do not condone violence. However, but, comma, colon, semicolon, whatever you want to put after it, okay? You, Bravo, and Andy Cohen cannot put people in a pressure box, okay? Or in a ring and not expect them to come out swinging. I'm sorry. I do know that they're grown women. They're responsible for their actions. However, you put Porsha in a hostile environment to feel that way. When the scepter first came out and she was doing this across Cynthia and in her face, you didn't stop her then. Because when you went in there to tell Kenya, I wish I could have got to her in time. I didn't want that to happen, but you could have. Because there was a time delay from the moment that Porsha stood up and when she dragged that ass. So you had perfect time. You wanted to see it play out. That's what it was. So don't start that now that she got dragged. Oh, woe is me. If you really want to be real about it, if you're going to fire Porsha, you need to fire Kenya. Because Kenya is really begging for an ass whooping from somebody. I wish that it was Kenya that left and not Porsha. But if that's what's in the contract, you cannot fight. Okay. All right. But both of them need to go. Both of them need to go because it's just unacceptable. It is unacceptable for a grown woman to be doing the things that she's doing. And like Porsha said, everybody knew that Porsha was going through a lot. If you really wanted to be real with it, Kenya was almost like being a bully. Like, you know what I'm saying? Constantly messing with her. Now, during the season, fine. You can't step in. They're on their own. They're in their real life. Okay. But when they're on that stage in a Bravo studio, you can't tell me you can't control them bitches. I'm sorry. You should have told Kenya, put it away. Put it away. It's unacceptable. No, you was sitting there getting your keys thinking it was funny. Okay? And if I was Kenya, I'd sue y'all too. Because there's no way Porsha should have stood up and y'all shouldn't have been there faster to protect Kenya. Or to just get the situation under control. Please. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm mad, but Andy really irritated me with that. And Andy looking crazy when Porsha said, I wasn't ready for this. The divorce was happening. Y'all was here 2 weeks later. Why are you acting surprised? This is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. Y'all take these women who are going through things in their lives and you use it for entertainment. Oh, so what, you're not laughing now? Oh, but when the white bitches is flipping over tables and, you know what I'm saying, they husbands fighting and this and that. Oh, it's nothing. Ain't nobody getting fired. You know what I'm saying? But Porsha is provoked on a reunion and you're telling me that it ain't no problem. Nene wasn't fired when she tried to choke Kim on more than one occasion. That big bitch still here. So why are you fucking with Porsha? Porsha needs to get a good lawyer and DVR some of these old episodes and play it back for Andy Cohen and Bravo and keep her job. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry, y'all. I was heated. Andy really pissed me off with that last episode. I really hope that Porsha doesn't get fired. He sent her home for the rest of the reunion, which is kind of screaming, go home because you don't work here no more. I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad that they showed the fight this first episode. I'm looking forward to see what's going on the other two parts of the reunion. I hope you enjoyed this episode of my reviews or whatever. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, guys. Share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my links will be below to my social networks, and you can follow me, talk to me, or whatever. If you want to talk to me, also leave a comment because I see every single comment. I try to reply to all of them, so definitely leave a comment telling me what you think. We can talk about whatever you want. Okay, there also will be a Married to Medicine review up later tonight, so be sure to look for that and watch some of these old videos too, y'all, and subscribe if you want to see what I'm gonna think about these next couple reunions or all the Love and Hip Hop stuff that's going to be coming back next month and all that stuff. Make sure to subscribe. I look at my subscribers like cousins. You can't borrow no money, but you can definitely get a cup of sugar and I can give you these videos. All right. So please subscribe. Join the Pieces of Me TV family. I look forward to seeing you guys next. Bye.